This is SIFF TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Edward Norton. And it's my great pleasure to introduce one of our great critics here in Seattle, Tom Tangney. A long-time critic for KIRO-AM, and actually you can read his interviews and reviews on mynorthwest.com. And recently he was recognized with an award for Best Entertainment Blog as well as Best Online Film Critic by the LA Press Club. So, that's exciting. So thank you both so much for participating. I look forward to a great conversation, and of course we'll also have some questions from the audience at the end as well. Thank you so much. Let's start.
All right. So thanks again, Edward, for showing up. I've had a chance to talk to you, but only by phone, so it's a real treat for me to see you in person and watch your reaction to my questions. The first thing I'd like to ask, though, is I think it's really a testament to your acting ability that none of us has a real read on who you are and what makes you tick.
That's fine with me.
So I thought I'd just ask you a couple of very easy biographical questions first to get the ball rolling.
All right, I make no promises.
I'm sure you don't. But first off, what kind of kid were you? What was it like growing up in the 70s and 80s? What, your family dynamics, the life on the East Coast? Just give us a sense of what you were 20 years ago.
Now, and what do you think that will illuminate? In what way will that improve people's experiences of watching my films?
Here's the problem of being a celebrity. Everyone wants to know everything about you.
Right.
So if I ask you generally...
In no way does that compel me to answer this question.
Is it somehow deceiving to let people know that? Do you feel like it gets in the way of your artistry?
I think it can only get in the way, yeah.
Okay.
I won't go as far as sort of Bob Dylan's line that just because you like what I do doesn't mean I owe you anything. Yes. But I'd say I don't think that anybody's enjoyment of an actor's work in a film is enhanced in any way by knowing anything about them.
My guess is that Fight Club might be your most popular movie. At least it has this cult-like status. I don't know how you feel about that, but here's the question. I'm sure everybody has different takes on the movie, but I'd like to ask you kind of a technical question about it. I don't know how long ago it was maybe 15 years ago. Philip Seymour Hoffman and John C. Reilly did True West, and they played the other brother every other night. They went back and forth, and I always imagined. I was wondering, can you conceive of being Tyler? In other words, playing Brad Pitt's role and him playing you back to back, or is that just so crazy as to be ridiculous?
Well, no, only because the film was about, Tyler is a man who feels marginalized. The story is about a guy who feels marginalized and who projects an idealized vision of himself.
Right.
And I think watching films, I don't know, like anybody else, it's the reason I, thought it was worthwhile to work in films, because I saw films at a really important time in my life, and my whole worldview was changed by some films, and so it validated it for me,
And would you want to rattle off one or two films that?
Oh, so many, and for so many different reasons. Yeah. But I certainly remember, I remember seeing seeing Spike Lee's movie Do the Right Thing was a seismic experience for me. It made me. I was like 18 or 19, and just had a huge impact on me.
Okay. We're wrapping up, I take it?
Yeah, I think we are.
Very good.
We should.
Well, we only have 500 more
Okay.
questions, so anyway, great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is SIFF TV.